Back at home with Geoff Luckett, Claire and their 2 children in the rolling valleys of Oxfordshire. A busy yard riding several stars for the Old Lodge like Brickfield Boy and Our Little Lefany, alongside the recently retired team horse Monline and Windsor winner Val Blanc Van Het Panishoff. Known on the circuit as one of the best against the clock and has been consistent with sometimes not the easiest of rides. Family man, DIY disaster and consistent international winner. Claire and Geoff in Luckett HQ, planning the coming season's campaigns, not resting yet on the laurels of so many past successes.
This is our kitchen. As most horse places, we spend most of the time in the kitchen. I mean, it's a real fortunate place. We've got a lovely view. What we tend to do is have as many pictures on the wall. Some people think it's because you want pictures of yourself, but really I see it as pictures of the horses over the years. And this wall goes back a hell of a long way. Horse in the corner was a horse called Halo that I rode at Ted's. Me and Nick Skelton rode him, which was probably one of the best horses I ever rode, but never really got to the top of his career because of injuries. This is quite an interesting picture. This was full of memories, that one. Arabesque horse called Everest Arabesque that I rode for Ted and Liz Edgar when I was there. But it was quite a big moment for me because I'd always rode novices and got an opportunity to ride at a higher level. This one is probably my best horse ever, Vantage. This. You'll find a lot of pictures of Vantage because I had him a long time. A real fighter, won the Derby trial at Hickstead, and he probably took me for the furthest out of all horses. And in fact, I still have him in the field. He's 35 years old now. Quite an interesting picture here is when I was fortunate enough to have a ride on Desert Orchid at Royal Welsh Show when they were parading him. And he ran off the first day with Richard Dunwoody. And I thought, well, I'm bigger than him. That shouldn't be a problem. But he ran off with me too. So that was quite interesting. Going more recent now, Pure was a super horse for me over the last 5 years. Had him from a 6-year-old right through and consistently won a really fast horse. I mean, if he was clear, there wasn't many horses that could get near him. Dibble, Anisoff, he won the Grand Prix at Windsor. Big jumping horse, real great character, this horse. Unfortunately, he's been off this year. But he's just coming back into work now, and one you need on your string because there's no fence too big for that horse. Marlene, fantastic speed horse. Probably most people remember her for bucking an awful lot. Had her own temperament, a bit like her owner, Claire. Monline, good winner for me at the big level. He didn't jump really small classes, loads of scope. Won the Cock of the North this year at Great Yorkshire. Unfortunately injured himself at Hickstead, so we've retired him now because he's 16, so he's just gone out in the field. Brickfield Boy wins everywhere he goes. I mean, I think last year that there wasn't an international show he went to, he didn't win a class. Won the big class at Hickstead one day. Super horse. I mean, that's winning at Olympia where he won 2 classes. And such a handy horse to have on your string. Little Lefany, she'll be in the stables later. She's really small, about 15'2". Real fine features, but probably one of the bravest horses you'll ever ride. They've all got their little place, you know. I think if you do horses as a living, yes, it's a job, but you have a relationship with a horse, and all the ones that you've been successful with, you have a very good relationship, so that you've got a soft spot for it. I don't care who it is and how tough you are, you've got soft spots for all, and they've all got the little place in your trinket cupboard.